TPC, Forward Smoking Pipe here. It's Sunday. My dogs are going off. Got the Savinelli Rhodesian 673 little haunted bookshop. Been a little bit since I made a video. I had a couple of them made up for the long smoke. Then I was expecting to get to edit them on a computer. Haven't been able to get the software going yet, so. I don't know. We're into 2020. As you well know. My wife's had some really good news. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but they took her off of insulin shots, one other medication. I don't remember if it was a heart medication or a diabetes medication, but her diabetes level is way low. I mean, it's back down to where they want it, or below, back down to normal levels with some medication. Still has metformin. And anyway, and they're worried about her cholesterol being too low this time. She's on a whole foods diet, of course modified a little bit for her needs, her taste maybe. We're not going to call it straight up vegan because I don't think either of us are. She's a lot closer than I am. I joined her on the majority of the diet just for support reasons. Get out there and do long walks with her for support reasons. Plus I like being with her. Side effects for me on that though is I'm getting ready to have to go in and have my blood pressure medication reduced because it's blood pressure down, really down. I took a walk with her and got back and I was like 80/69 at 103 beats a minute. Blood pressure really low. I mean, it can safely go lower, but it's also at 20 points higher. That means I don't have to have as much medication, and it's still in the safe zone. I'd like to do it. I can also tell you that I dropped about 15 pounds, 16 pounds over Christmas with this Whole Foods thing. And there's so many seasonings and everything, and man, I don't even notice. Tastes really great. If I don't like it, I won't eat it. Healthy or not, if it tastes like dirt, or it ain't chewing on it. Heard a radio commercial the other day. They was talking, Dr. Sanjay Gupta was talking about using food as medicine. It was on the radio. Not some video you picked up in the back corner of YouTube somewhere. Somebody was quoting it from a scientist or doctor from the 1800s or before, or something like that. I don't remember which one. I'd have to go back. But they did it all the way back then. We still wouldn't change what we do. The book she got that led her into it was by Dr. Greger. How Not to Die. If you're interested in that type of thing, it might be worth a read. Always read those things or watch those videos. Both sides of it. Listen to what they gotta say. Make up my own mind on it. But I believe that each individual is different. And certain things works for certain people and certain things don't. Surprisingly enough, I've not missed cheese. I was a big cheese hound. Just about equal to that of kid. But that's kind of what's been going on. Oh, some of you know that I've been feeling poorly for over a month. Not doing real well. It was a dehydration problem. One of my medicines makes you get rid of water. That's still a problem for me. I've been drinking a truckload of water. Caffeine's not in the cup anymore. It's decaf. I can get rehydrated and figure out what's going on. I got a feeling I'm going to have to get one of my medications that got a water pill in it. And got a feeling I'm going to have to get rid of the water pill for a little while. Of course, if I remain with her on this diet, or this way of eating, I wouldn't call it a diet, because I'll eat fish. I'll eat rabbit or something, but I sure would like to get off of medication. Even less is better. I have noticed, though, that my taste has come back. I can taste things that I didn't have much flavor to them before. Cut back on processed sugars. That made, after being off of that for a little bit, all the fruit tasted a lot sweeter. Blueberries taste really sweet now, instead of kind of semi-sweet and bitter. Did weigh in at the lowest weight I've seen in my entire adult life. Got down to 239. Don't know how long it'll hold. Could be wet water. But it's still nice to see it. That's kind of what's been going on with us in the new year. Oh, my old dare show, the old Ford Taurus, it died. Got me 100,000 miles out of it. Fuel pump finally went. And I thought, well, fuel pump, 4 struts, another set of brakes. needs a timing chain done pretty soon. Possibly a water pump. I'm not going to dump a bunch of money into it because it might make $300,000. It might not, which is only about 60,000 miles away. I hear tell the transmissions start acting up, so I traded in. They towed it off. Try and escape for a little bit, see what it does. Really wanted a truck, but I live so far from work. Didn't make sense to drive a truck all the time with fuel economy the way it is. Guess I could have got a small pickup. They're geared so low that sometimes they get just about as bad gas mileage as the big ones. He's trying to sell me a P2 Cruiser. I just couldn't get into that. Didn't feel right. I had another Ford Taurus sitting there. Actually, I had 03. I got to thinking, you know, that's 2 years older than the one I got rid of, even though it has less miles. It still has exposure. Certainly one garage kit, I'll tell you that. Haven't quite broke this pipe in yet. I'm waiting for a good carbon buildup on it. I'm sure it'll be a lot smoother. I'm still impressed by how it don't heat up very much. Whole video you didn't get to see was about that. I'd waited so long that I decided just to get rid of it and just shoot one. That way we're not sitting there trying to edit things on a tablet. I want to do it on the computer. We're in the high 50s down here today. Feels nice. I really don't need the jacket, but I threw it on anyway. No chance. Dogs.
Did you not walk on my heels, dog?
Kids. Well, YTPC. Pipe's almost done, so. Wife's in there making what I call weight loss soup. Got about every vegetable she could find in the kitchen thrown in the pot. Just about every season. The only thing we didn't throw in there was the kitchen sink. I can tell you one thing. She used carrot juice. This time we made carrot juice with puree carrots. Somehow that's more filling than the tomato juice. I'm a big fan of tomatoes.
So if I didn't miss any...
Hello, wife. Welcome to my video.
Hello.
You hear it? YTPC. She needs my attention, so y'all be safe. Old Ford signing out.